The following audio commentary is for entertainment purposes only. The views and opinions expressed herein are those of the individual speaker and do not represent the views and opinions of the producers, distributors, or any of its affiliates. This is what you see on every DVD nowadays. The upper echelon covering their ass from any insane utterance during the director's commentaries. And to think, it's all because of Morty Taffler.
Directors hate doing audio commentaries. They hate doing it because they feel it diminishes their art. It's just like pulling aside the wizard's curtain and revealing all the levers.
So all it took was this one director to get so pissed off during the commentary recording that he goes downstairs, grabs Morty, the night watchman, brings him up to the sound studio, sits him in front of a screen and says, "Watch the movie, say whatever comes off the top of your head." That's how the whole thing got started.
The first director commentary Morty did ended up being a funny little joke, until they accidentally pressed 100,000 discs, with Morty on the commentary.
When no one even noticed, it became the hottest inside joke at the Directors Guild. Soon every director was asking Morty to record the commentary for their film. They loved it. It mocked everything they hated about magnifying every inch of the filmmaking process. And they didn't have to sit in a stuffy booth for 2 hours.
When all was said and done, Morty clocked in about 70 or 80 director commentaries. The scary part is that these young viewers who can't afford to go to NYU absorb these commentaries like they're mini film school. And 60% of the time, these young sponges are actually sopping up Morty, a man with a 4th grade level education whose favorite movie was Analyze This.
This scene was a particularly difficult one to shoot. This was a real city street, and we had to set lights all around, and we needed dozens of extension cords. But it came out great, as you can see. And did I win any awards for it? No. And do you know why? Because of the man. The man controls Hollywood and is still keeping people like me down. Well, I know we're only halfway through the film here, but I'm going to have to say goodbye. 'Cause, as you know, people like me don't have an easy time getting a cab. This was a wonderful experience, this movie. I have absolutely nothing bad to say about Shirley MacLaine. Not only is she a great actress, but also an interesting person who's had several former lives. She was a Mary Queen of Scots, Napoleon Bonaparte. One day I told her, I said, Shirley, why don't you do us a favor and go back to one of your former lives and see if you can prevent your brother Warren from making Ishtar.
After a while, though, all the attention started going to his head.
Wait a minute. I can't eat this. It's got artificial ingredients in it. Get me another snack.
Well, how am I supposed to read the ingredients from outside the candy machine?
That's not my problem.
Morty, you're 86 years old. You got a hearing aid, a pacemaker, and last year your fingerprints wore off. Frankly, I don't think a pack of ho-hos is going to be your toboggan ride to the afterlife.
Regardless of Morty's behavior, he was continually called upon to improvise in the sound booth.
This scene here was very special to me, with Kevin Costner here having a catch with the ghost of his father. For me, it was autobiographical. Very often I would say to my father, "Would you like to go outside and have a catch?" And he would say, "I'll die first." In this film, the guy suffers from short-term memory loss. And the only way he can remember things is to continually tattoo himself with a needle and some pen ink. And then, what the hell was I talking about?
When the tape was rolling, Morty was really seeing many of these films for the first time. Eventually, the truth was uncovered by a DVD customer who realized Polaroid never made motion picture film, and it was strange for Mike Nichols to explain how you had to shake the film for rich Technicolor.
The studios had to pull all the DVDs off the shelves, produce new versions. Those Morty versions are quite a hot little item on eBay now. Last I heard, he was appearing in Las Vegas at some convention. Something to do with the home video market. So he is still capitalizing on his fame.
I don't think we'll see that kind of excitement again for a while. Not because people aren't willing to pluck someone like Morty from obscurity and put him in front of a microphone, but mainly because there aren't many people out there like Morty to pluck.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. Wow, those poor Von Trapp kids. If there was ever an event that called for child protective services. In fact, I think they were officially formed the moment the boy hit that high C wearing lederhosen. When I was a kid in Williamsburg, if I got caught involved in something like this, I'd have to climb the Alps into Switzerland too. Grab a little fondue, a little cheese, a new set of balls. But for some reason, that's what I was going for when I shot it.